Think about your very first memory. Chances are it begins somewhere around the age of 3 or 4. Maybe you remember a birthday party, your first day at school, or a random moment that somehow stayed in your mind forever. But what about the years before that? What happened to all the memories from when you were a baby? You learned how to walk, you recognized your parents, you cried, laughed, played, and explored the world for the very first time. Yet somehow almost none of those memories survived. It's as if the first years of your life were completely erased. This strange phenomenon is known as infantile amnesia, and scientists have been trying to understand it for decades. At first, many people believed babies simply could not form memories at all. But modern research has shown something surprising. Babies actually remember far more than we once thought. In fact, babies are constantly absorbing information from the world around them. They recognize voices, faces, smells, and routines. Even very young infants can learn patterns and remember experiences for surprisingly long periods of time. In one famous experiment, researchers tied a ribbon between a baby's foot and a moving mobile hanging above the crib. Eventually, the baby learned that kicking their foot caused the mobile to move. Days later, when the baby saw the mobile again, they immediately started kicking, showing they remembered the connection. So if babies can create memories, why can't adults remember being babies? The answer may lie deep inside the developing brain. One important reason involves a part of the brain called the hippocampus. This region is responsible for forming and organizing long-term memories. In babies and toddlers, the hippocampus is still developing and changing rapidly. Scientists believe this constant growth may actually interfere with the brain's ability to store stable memories for long periods of time. Imagine trying to save files onto a computer while the entire operating system is constantly being rebuilt every day. Some researchers even suggest that the rapid creation of new brain cells during early childhood may accidentally overwrite old memories. In 2014, scientists studying mice discovered that high levels of neurogenesis, which means the growth of new brain cells, were linked to memory loss. Baby mice created new brain cells so quickly that older memories disappeared much faster than in adult mice. Interestingly, when scientists slowed down this brain cell growth, the mice remembered things longer. This suggests that your brain may not have failed to record your childhood memories at all. Instead, it may have slowly erased or buried them as your brain continued to grow. But biology is only part of the story. Language may also play a huge role in memory. Think about it. Most adults remember events by turning them into stories inside their minds. We describe memories using words, conversations, and meaning. But babies do not yet have language skills strong enough to organize experiences in this way. Without words, memories may become difficult to preserve or retrieve later in life. Another theory focuses on the development of the self. Adults experience life through a strong sense of identity. We understand who we are, where we exist in time, and how events relate to us personally. Babies, however, are still developing this self-awareness. Before the brain fully understands the concept of me, memories may not become anchored strongly enough to survive into adulthood. Some psychologists believe this is why childhood memories become more stable around age 3 or 4, when self-awareness and language abilities rapidly improve. Yet despite all of this, traces of your earliest experiences may still remain hidden deep inside your brain. Even if you cannot consciously remember being a baby, those experiences may still shape your personality, fears, emotions, and behavior today. The way your parents treated you, the sounds you heard, the stress you experienced, and the love you received may have influenced your brain in ways you don't even realize. In a way, your earliest memories may not be completely gone. They may simply exist in forms you can no longer consciously access. Infantile amnesia reminds us that memory is not like a video camera recording every moment perfectly. Human memory is fragile, incomplete, and deeply connected to how the brain develops over time. So the next time you struggle to remember your earliest years, remember this: your baby brain was never empty. It was learning constantly, recording the world around you. and building the foundation of the person you would eventually become.